Ever you come across this reading, someone is watching you. Now, that this is not for the people who are on the root of fear of, oh my gosh, no, I don't want anybody watching me. No, you want this person to watch you. At least that's what it seems so far in the reading. So let's dive deeper. This could be for any zodiac sign. The reading is general and timeless. So just take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't for the next person. Someone is only focused on you and they're willing to kind of risk it all, okay? You have no clue how this person feels about you, though. This person is playing a poker face, but I will say it seems like it's a soulmate. They're only focused on you. Social network information ways focused on you. There's no one like you observing you. All right, so this person feels like you are unique, like there's no one like you. And I don't know why, as soon as I say that, I hear the song No One by Alicia Keys. So that song can also resonate with you. Now, if you would like a personal tarot reading, a private one-on-one session with me, Akashic Records, or to join Reclaiming Ancient Self, or the Mastermind Master Key that's coming up, check out the box below. It does have everything that you will need. All right, what do we have for the collective today? What do we have for the collective on? Someone's ready to kind of take a risk or risk it all. Why do we have spying on social network, only you, taking a risk in soulmates? Why do we have the Two of Wands for soulmates? Spying, social media, only you, taking a risk. I will say they're trying to be sneaky. 144 as I look at the clock. So you could be seeing the number 144. Now, what's the outcome of taking a risk? Only you. Social network spying and soulmates. Why Two of Wands and the Seven of Swords? What's the outcome here for the Two of Wands and Seven of Swords for soulmates and only you? Expect some sort of communication or some sort of travel. Okay, let's dive deeper over here and we have the Empress, so it could be Libra energy. You could also be the Empress energy here. You could be dealing with an Empress. Now, with the Two of Wands here, somebody's trying to make a decision, and it feels like it's regarding you. I'm going to actually see where your energy is in the reading. For the collective here on spying, social network, soulmates, only you, taking a risk. Where is the collective's energy in this reading of taking a risk, spying, social network, only you? You have options or you're clearing illusions. Where is the collective's energy here of soulmates, spying on social network, only you, poker face? You're getting justice, okay? Amongst all illusions, you are getting justice in this reading. Seven of Cups with the Justice card over here. All right, so that's your energy here. This person could also be a form of justice for you in some way, shape, or form. You could be a form of justice for this person. All right, for the collective, that they are being watched, and not necessarily in a bad way. We'll dive deeper into this reading. No roots of fear around here. What do we have for the Two of Wands here? What do we have for the collective? For the Two of Wands of spying on social network, soulmates, only you, taking a risk. Why the Two of Wands for spying on social network, soulmates, only you, taking a risk? Why the Two of Wands and the Five of Cups here for spying, social network, only you, taking a risk? Someone's sad here. Someone's not showing how they feel. It could also be that someone is even maybe sad watching you, but they're not showing you how they feel. Why do we have the Two of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Tower card for social network spying, only you, taking a risk, and soulmates? It could be a Taurus energy. We do have Hierophant over here. So look at this. Someone's watching you, for sure. We do have the Page of Cups over here. This person might be sad watching you. Why do we have the Seven of Swords here? And we'll see what this is. Ten of Wands. Why do we have the Seven of Swords for soulmates, social network spying, taking a risk, only you? Why the Seven of Swords here? Only truth here. No illusions, only truth. All illusions are clearing here. Why the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords for soulmates, spying, social network, only you, and taking a risk? Why do we have the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Cups for soulmates, social network, spying, only you, taking a risk? There we go, justice. Someone is seeing through the illusions. Now, for the outcome over here, for the collective, for soulmates, spying, social network, only you, and taking a risk. Why the Eight of Wands here for the outcome? Baby, okay, who are you over here? Collective, you got the calabash at the end. Again, this is not, in general, none of my readings are ever from the root of fear. If you see a YouTube title of, oh my gosh, they're watching you, you better hope this person is watching you. You better come out of the root of fear, or you might just miss out on the Ten of Pentacles over here. You know, where they're watching you in a good way. There is no one like you, and they know it. You are unique, and you're about to receive the offer, I want to say, of a lifetime. You are receiving a Ten of Pentacles here. Now, this is either some sort of communication that is regarding a Ten of Pentacles, or you're being like invited somewhere. It might be travel. You're traveling to the Ten of Pentacles over here. Someone is seeing through all illusions regarding you. Now, they're taking their time, though. This is someone who, they're not sneaky in a bad way. They're observant. High Priest, I mean, we got the Hierophant over here. So High Priest, but also High Priestess energy. A High Priest or a High Priestess just is quiet and observes. But when they're ready to move forward, they're moving forward. They're very sure about you. Okay, this is someone who is sure about you. This is someone that knows it's you. You're being selected by this person. Now, this person, I'm just going to channel it as it's coming through. This person has had their doubts about you, actually. Look at that, the Eight of Cups. For some of you, has this person contemplated walking away from you? This person has had their doubts. There's something that this person saw from you that confirmed their intuition in a good way. There's something that this person has observed from you where they're like, no, that is the one, that is the person. So you're being selected for a Ten of Pentacles here by someone. This is someone you want to watch you, okay? That's the thing of don't be in fear. Sometimes fear causes someone to self-sabotage their own success and future. Page of Swords over here. Now, gurus can resonate with you. It's interesting. The Page of Swords does say apprentice, and a guru from Sri Lanka actually just messaged me. So this could also have to do with learning and teaching. Gurus can resonate. You could be a guru. You could be seeing a guru. Everybody has a guru within, right? Everyone's the student and the teacher, so that could resonate with you. The Hierophant is a guru over here. Now, why the Two of Wands and the Five of Cups to start this reading? It's interesting here. This person has had their doubts about you. You are unexpected. You are the wild card. You are the wild card that this person did not expect. And look at this here. Look at how this person is looking at this little fairy over here. This person didn't expect you to be the one. This could be for work. It could be like work and career. I mean, we got the Ten of Pentacles over here. So it could be work and career. This could be spirituality. This can also be a relationship, even though we don't have the Lovers card here. We do have soulmates over here. Somebody did not expect it to be you. You were the unexpected one. You were the wild card, but it's you. And I'm seeing a needle in a haystack. You have purposefully, you know what? Purposefully been a needle in a haystack, but is it Camelot that takes the sword out of the rock? Ace of Swords here. You are the wild card. You're the unexpected one, but you're the one that has it. Now, for some of you, I'm hearing it very specifically. You're the 144, as I say that. Okay, so you could be seeing the number 144, 144,000 chosen ones. This can be for you. What I'm hearing is you're the one who's got the code. Now, it doesn't mean, whatever that means for you. It could also just be you're the one for the job. You're the one for that relationship. Whatever this is for you. This is not for, anyone who's in the root of fear. If I don't want anyone watching me, don't let your fear get in the way of this person, 1111, which is actually like leading you to a 10 of Pentacles over here. Nine of Cups has fell on the floor. I'm going to go grab it. The Nine of Cups over here. So just a confirmation. You're the one. Okay, Nine of Cups. Now, for those of you who are on a spiritual journey, I'm hearing these words. Anybody can be the healer. And I'll honk as I say that, so that can resonate with you. Oh, the Lovers. Okay. You might be the one that they didn't expect. Okay, so this could be relationships as well. Why the Nine of Cups with the Lovers card here? Oh, we have a Death and Rebirth card. Gemini energy, Scorpio energy. Why Nine of Cups, the Lovers card, and the Death card here? Did someone self-sabotage? So we do have Three of Pentacles here. And it's funny, I've been saying of like, hey, I know you guys sometimes comment, oh my God, I don't want nobody watching me. This is someone you want watching you. Oh, I see what this is. Somebody missed out on an opportunity because it wasn't dressed or sounded like whatever it is. Someone thought, and now this is more of a warning. Okay, this could be for you. It could be for anyone else too. Sometimes the Page of Cups is the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. Think of the story of Joseph, right? There's something key here of you were the one, but somebody may have denied your presence. We have the Four of Cups over here, which Four of Cups means that someone rejected an offer. Why do we have the Death card with the Four of Cups here? There might be a shift in perspective, Hangman. Why the Death card with the Four of Cups here and the Hangman? Okay, this person might come back around. Interesting that we have the Empress again and the Ten of Cups here. Okay, so this is ultimate fulfillment, dream life over here. It could also be a relationship of some kind. It can be platonic or romantic. But you might be an Empress energy. It is Libra energy. We have Cancer over here. We have Aquarius, Gemini, Pisces. We have Scorpio as well. Someone's realizing that they may have rejected an offer. Now, it's up to you, though, right? This person comes back around. Because it does seem like somebody wants to come back around. There's a shift in perspective. I'm hearing the song. Let's see what card this is. Eight of Cups over here. And then the High Priestess. Twin, where have you been? Nobody knows me like you do. You know that song? What is it, by Mooney Long or something like that? Twin, where have you been? Eight of Cups over here. Again, somebody may have walked away from you, but we have the High Priestess over here. Now, why the Hangman with the Two of Cups for this reading? Why the Hangman with the Two of Cups? They did not see you. They were blind to you. The Moon card and the Two of Swords, it's interesting where in this card, it does say that illusions, in this reading rather, right? Illusions have been cleared. It feels like though in the past, they did not see you. Now I will say it is your protection when somebody doesn't see you. Where when people are confused about you, it's a form of protection. You know, if they get a little bit too confused, it's like, okay, you're being protected. Sometimes when people misunderstand you and you really are being clear, it's a form of protection. The Moon card with the Two of Swords over here. Somebody was in illusion and did not quite see you. Why the Moon card and the Two of Swords? To clarify the Hangman and the Two of Cups. You were part of their table. You are part of their table, or were supposed to be part of their table, whatever resonates here. We do have the World card where there is a brand new cycle. Why the World card over here? Why the World card? Depends. Now remember that all of these readings are general and timeless, where there is somebody who may come forward towards you. It depends on the timeline, where again, all readings are general and timeless. Over here, I see a beautiful ending. There's two different timelines here. There's either a timeline where you do have, say, some sort of reconciliation with someone that you end up working together. Now, for some of you, this story might be more of like, you know, they thought you were the Page of Cups. You end up being the Ten of Pentacles, but now you have a separate table. For some of you in this reading, there will be no return. Where somebody, it's like a poker face. It says over here, gamble. Taking a risk, poker face, not showing feelings. And it feels like it's more that someone realizes, not that you were right, but someone realizes your potential, which was always there. And so, again, two different timelines where for some of you, someone may reach out to you. They do realize of like, oh, wow, the collective is the Ten of Pentacles, but is it too late? The World card, the Eight of Cups, the Ten of Swords over here. Now, for some of you, you may have a separate table and not return. And that was their lesson of, no, you were the Ten of Pentacles, are the Ten of Pentacles, but there might be no return over here. So what is the advice for soulmates? Social network focused on you, taking a risk. Why the Wheel of Fortune? Why the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Swords here for spying on you, social network, only you? Someone could have self-sabotaged over here. It looks like we have Jupiter energy, so Sagittarius energy. We also have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Again, somebody self-sabotaged here with the Five of Swords. Why Wheel of Fortune, King of Swords, Five of Swords? The card fell on the floor. We have over here Page of Swords in reverse. There's somebody that was too overly protective of themselves. It could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It could also be a Sagittarius. What I see is someone who's being like overly protective, but to the point where like they could have missed out on an opportunity over here. Page of Swords in reverse. All right, what are the next steps for the collective? Why do we have spying, social network, soulmates, only you, taking a risk? What are the next steps of the collective here? Yeah, it does feel like there was some sort of situation, you know, of heartbreak over here. And it feels like it was this person where for some of you, it was like, well, that overprotection was unnecessary. And remember, it's interesting. You know, I started off my reading of like, hey, don't bring the root of all fear. You're fine. Okay? You're fine. Where, especially for those of you who are trying to manifest visibility, a part of manifesting visibility or going viral or being seen, whatever resonates with you, is not being in the root of fear. Because guess what? Not only the people that you don't know are going to be watching you, your own enemies may be subscribed to you, okay? May be watching you, and you cannot control that. And so it's being in the root of safety, not in the root of fear. Maybe for some of you, because we do have like the star that's right here, I see all the time people who try to manifest visibility, being seen, being famous. You want your business, your name to be known. Get used to being seen, but by people, or people watching you that you don't want to watch you, or don't even resonate with you. You're safe, and maybe for some of you, you need to hear that. It feels like you were dealing with someone who doesn't feel like safe though, where someone's like trying to overly protect themselves when you have such pure intentions here. And look here with the Four of Pentacles. For some of you, someone's doing too much research where it's like, slow down, buddy. Slow down, buddy. You're safe. You're good. Where it's a little bit of self-sabotage here. Why the Three of Swords and the Four of Pentacles here? Why do we have the Three of Swords and the Four of Pentacles for? What are the next steps of the collective? Why the Three of Swords and the Four of Pentacles for? What are the next steps of the collective? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And then you start off actually with the same energy that you started off with collective. So you could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You could also be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What I'm seeing here is someone is kind of self-sabotaging over here, where it's like someone trying to play a poker face with you. And it's just like, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing that? What are you doing? What are you trying to hide? What are you trying to like protect? Where you had nothing but very pure intentions. Now, for some of you, you really did maybe even have someone trying to protect themselves from you where it was just so unnecessary. Where it's like you're mirroring someone. Death card over here had the mirror. You're mirroring someone where someone like wants to respectfully protect their energy, but to the point where I almost want to say, as soon as my father's calling me. I hope it's not your dad. So someone, could be a masculine energy, could be a Scorpio. Someone here, how do I word this? You're mirroring their energy, Death card. Somebody's trying to avoid a death cycle. Someone's trying to protect themselves. And I'll just try to word this in the best way that I can. They are a threat to you while they're trying to figure out if you're a threat. The harder that they try to protect themselves from you, the more you're being protected. And this is what this person doesn't realize of the mirroring here. Where, like, if there truly is no, say, unsafety, right? If truly things are aligned and whatever it may be, they are now, or rather, how do I word this? It gets to the point then where you are protected from them. Because all of this energy of them trying to protect themselves, now they're actually overstepping their boundaries when it comes to you, where it's like, okay, you trying to protect yourself, now this is too much. And now it's a threat to the collective. Like, say, for example, when it comes to social media, right? Say someone that was like looking up all of your information to protect themselves from you, where it's like, whoa, you are really overstepping boundaries. And now I need to be protected, right? Where that's what I'm seeing here. All right. And you could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Now let's grab a few cards of advice. Yeah, where, when someone is deeply in the root of fear, but unaware of themselves, the third eye is then blocked. Yeah, and I will just leave it there. Could be a Gemini. The Lover's card keeps moving around, so it could be a Gemini energy. There we go, Ma'at. Look at that, reflection, non-judgment, where you are actually mirror reflecting this person. This person is like, oh my God, I need to protect myself from the collective. Let me look up their name. Let me see what they're doing. And now it's to the point that the collective is about to be protected from you. over here. Divine order, natural law, where... So this is the Ma'at energy. Now, Ma'at is the Egyptian Kemetic goddess of truth, of justice, of purity. I'm wearing all white head to toe today. Where you're not hiding anything anyway. So when someone truly is, look at the mirror with, dressed in all white. When someone truly is, or say has pure intentions, and then somebody just kind of like oversteps it, that's when now the collective, or you are being protected from somebody who's trying to protect themselves. What do we have for, I'm going to grab from this deck. What do we have for advice from for the collective? What is the advice for soulmates, spying, social network, poker face? Have patience. There is an opportunity on the way. And remember, you have the Ten of Pentacles here. Your energy is being veiled and shrouded at this time. Now, for some of you, veil your energy, but your energy is being veiled. You actually have beautiful, positive things coming in. Somebody's wondering, though, if there's like maybe negativity, whatever it may be. But there's some sort of threat to your fulfillment is what's coming through here. Where it's like, oh, okay, this was actually an overstep of a boundary. So now the collective is being protected. We have patience over here. So perhaps have patience with this situation. What do we have for the collective? For advice on soulmates, only you, spying, social network. We do have soul flame over here. We have Paul the Venetian. Your name could be Paul. We do have experiencing grace. So you might experience grace when it comes to this person. They may experience grace, though, when it comes to you, because I will say this person is a lot about crows over here. Crows or ravens can resonate with you because there's a lot of crows and ravens in this reading. This person, like you might be experiencing grace, but it feels like more of this person is experiencing grace regarding you, where it's like, hey, all of that, unnecessary overstepping of boundaries, where you are in the heart. All right, so this person, again, it could be you too. And it says illusions are revealed and released here. Where someone's an illusion of like, oh, do I got to protect myself? But illusions are revealed and released of, actually, it's getting to the point that the collective needs protection from you because you're going too far over here. Well, oh, we have Melchizedek here, higher learning. Okay, Melchizedek can also resonate with you. Inner study is now required to further progress. Okay, higher learning. Where you and this person, it's interesting, you are soulmates. You and this person are perhaps going through some sort of soul contract, higher learning with one another. I'm going to grab one more card of advice. What do we have for advice for the collective on soulmates? Only you, spying, social network, taking a risk. Whoa. Spirit said it not even one time, not even two times, but a few times in this reading. For the one time. Someone's watching you. I always feel like somebody's watching me and I have no privacy. Where, especially for those of you who are watching me, if you're watching this channel, you're meant for success. You're meant for everybody, right? This is just a mirror of your highest potential. Definitely someone's watching you over here. I will say you're very protected. You are mirroring this person, okay? The mirror. That's what I have for you. I do hope that it resonates in a positive way. I'm sending you all so much love and so many blessings to your day.